impact and various types of impacts. Let me talk about economics of a cyber attack. Very, very different from a physical attack. Cost of a cyber weapon, very little. But yes, cost of a stealth bomber or a nuclear, you know. So now you understand why smaller nations get asymmetric advantage. How North Korea can start taking the US on ransom because of this cyber angle coming into picture. And that gives the motivation that why countries start investing and start using cyber as an option rather than putting soldiers on the ground and having the standard arsenal. Okay. We know about the dark web, we discussed that a little bit, I don't want to get into it. Being used effectively at the top level. Just want to talk about a little bit about how the countries are now, how India is doing on the state of the national level. We have something called the NCIPC, I just discussed that. Dr. Gulshana had something called the NCCC. Okay, so that's been done. The cybersecurity policies in place. I just wanted to say this so that people don't think that nothing has been done in the country. There is lots. I don't want to go back with just the doomsday picture. There are bilateral treaties. Now, international treaties are a big problem. We just have it with 3 countries, I think Japan, US, and Singapore. That's all. We have a bilateral cyber treaty, and there are no international conventions. So when there is an attack happening from another country, then you can do nothing much about it. So that requires to be done. A lot of R&D is required. Where are we on that? Why are we not investing into self-reliant tools? We are an IT nation, we take a lot of pride, but how many cybersecurity or IT tools are we ready to use? Why are we dependent so much upon the Western world for our IT requirements? Why are we not able to give push? And when we have a selection between a A and a B product, why are we not able to take our Indian product and start using it? And that's the only way that we're going to start investments going to start coming into the R&D of our own country, because you always have a hardware backdoor or a software backdoor, and that threat will always continue to loom because our security would be based on hardware and software, which is important. Today, the same problem is in the OT world. The entire SCADA systems are being imported. The dependence on these kind of manufacturers is so huge that entire economy, and we discussed about the PSU, the railways, and the transport system and everything, your entire SCADA is imported. Thank you. So my points were these, and I just thought I'll give a little bit different meaning to the whole point. Thank you.
Well, our speakers have brought in a gamut of their own perspectives. So it's up to you to decide, is the situation serious or not? Forbes estimates the cost of cyber attacks in India is likely to go up by approximately 10%, 9.8% to be precise, annually. And the figure that they are saying, I don't want to scare you, they are saying it's going to be roughly about 170 billion by 2020. You can take it with a pinch or a lump of salt, but it's something to ponder about. As brought out by Professor Moitro, that India was ranked 23rd out of 146. But do you know who was tops of the cybersecurity index, global index? It's a small, tiny country like Singapore, which is ranked number 1. It's above the United States. So it's not that we can't do it if you want to. So China is 14th, by the way. Now, the fact is that only a minuscule of the attacks is known to all of us. So there has been a constant denial about corporates and small business being affected by, which has been brought out itself in the morning. And the other thing, which none of us know, is the threats are lurking. We don't know whether we have been affected or not. Many of us don't know. There may be a time when we would just come to know about it. So, as per Larry Ellison, who was a co-founder of Oracle, he says, and I quote, "Make no mistake, it is a war." And I quite agree with Kanvama that it is actually a war. And let us not try and vacillate on this. So there are lots of information available in the public domain about a couple of private sector banks, even one of our stock exchanges, which was under threat. As of today, only financial services are mandated by the Reserve Bank of India to disclose cyber crimes. Now this has to be rectified, because unless people are bounded by law to disclose cyber crimes, we are not going to address the problem. Crafty cyber frauds. Now, I will just tell you an issue where which brings out that we really need to rethink the cyber frauds that are kind of taking place. It's just a month ago, an Indian subsidiary of an Italian firm which deals with oil, gas, and refining, etc. I'm purposely not telling you the name. The hackers impersonated its global CEO and communicated to the Indian arm to change their email because something confidential was to be communicated to them. So the gentleman changed his email, and then the hackers built a scenario of acquiring a new business in China. The fraudsters arranged fake conference calls with a lawyer in Switzerland and their global CEO, etc., senior executives. They had a round of discussions, many rounds, and in three trenches, they managed to defraud 130 crores, that is $18.6 million to a Chinese bank. So, what I'm trying to say that they are becoming very efficient and they're able to coordinate and enact scenarios. So all of us need to be careful, those in the corporates. The critical national infrastructure has been already talked about. But what is amazing is that the Indian banking system is not spending as much as the foreign banking system is spending on the cyber security. The foreign banking systems are spending roughly about 15% of their IT funds on cyber security, whereas we are spending a dismal 2 to 3% of the funds. So just see the disparity in our investment in cyber security. Actually, somebody just brought up today during the talk that it is not a spending, it is an investment. So I think we must encourage our corporates to spend more and more on cyber security. It has been brought out today that protectors have turned into perpetrators. In fact, in the last year itself, the insiders, that is the protectors, the cyber security people who have turned into perpetrators, has gone up by 42% as per a Electronics report. This vendor base, the vendor base, etc., is another vulnerability because most of these vendors, some of them are not certified. We come under this L1 syndrome, we take the lowest vendor, and therefore we land up with certifications which do not have the strength. These are unlicensed, underpaid licenses, and these naturally create a lot of problems subsequently. The next thing is, not much has been spoken about embedded hardware and software. Now this is a huge issue. We do not have a real robust system in our country for checking embedded hardware and software. There are a few areas which we check in the defense sector, which is available. But for the general corporates, it's not there. And therefore, they have to rely on the word of the vendor. Now, this is a lacuna which needs to be looked at. So, what is the deterrence at the national level? People say that there is no deterrence to cyber security. I don't agree so. If we become the world leader in offensive cyber capability, our adversaries will automatically stay away from us, because then they will know what would bear upon them if they venture to do this. I quite agree with Colonel Verma that the real threat is the state sponsor. That means it is being done under the aegis of a state, but through other means. So, if they know that what is going to come rebound back is going to be far more lethal and dangerous, then they will stay away. I agree with Professor Moitro that to nurture skills at an early stage is most critical. You will be surprised that under the UK cyber security policy 2016 to 2021, where they are investing about 626 million pounds, they have said that they will start school curriculum for cyber security. Not only that, they will give, like we have chartered accountants, they will have chartered cyber professionals. Now these are things that we need to discuss about, think amongst the corporates. I don't find too many people and decision makers over here, but this message must go across. We need to get into more international and multinational agreements to support lawful, responsible behavior to enable us to understand and respond to a threat. We must adopt country-specific strategies, making it harder for adversaries. For instance, we often found that if you have to do some kind of offensive cyber action, you need to have knowledge of the language. Generally, it is English, no problem. But the moment it comes to Chinese, we are stuck, because very few of us know the Mandarin characters. So when it comes to a Chinese website and getting into it, there is a real problem. So as a nation, we must look at this and inculcate and promote people, especially cyber specialists, to learn Chinese language. We should be able to, that is the job of the NCIIPP, to disrupt terrorist cyber potential and activity at the earliest opportunity. That means we should be able to take on as soon as we detect them, even before they attack us. There was a talk about cryptography. Sovereign cryptographic capabilities are very essential, and the government must ensure that we have to have high, top-end cyber cryptographic capabilities. The next thing is convictions and arrests. If the internal discipline as far as cyber criminals etc. is concerned is kept under control, it sends a different message to the rest of the world. Now, how do we build a resilience against cyber attacks? First of all, the public awareness must come. Then we must promote cyber hygiene. Next, right regulatory framework, some of which we have. Outcomes should be focused sufficiently and flexible to whatever steps we take, so that we are not lagging behind, but we are leading. We must refine a standard operating procedures as to how the government is going to interact with the corporate in case there is a cyber attack. In fact, if some of the corporates are willing the government should try and do penetration tests and refine these SOPs so that in case there is an actual attack, we know exactly what to do. The synergy between NCIIPC and all the certs is again very important. I understand that the NCIIPC rep is always there in the cert meetings, but this, both being government agencies, we need a little bit of vigorous handshaking, going by the past experience of how two government organizations work. In the event of a serious cyber incident, the armed forces should be able to provide assistance, whether in a conventional form addressing the physical impact of the incident or in the form of specialist support from regular or reserve cyber personnel. Now, what is the responsibility and the organization and corporate organizations and company boards? I think they are well known by them. Let's say access control firewalls, identify critical systems, invest in technology and staff which have tested capabilities in place to respond to attacks. Now let us talk about some very simple steps which can make your company less prone to cyber attacks. These are: promulgate and implement strict do's and don'ts on IT security, monitor employees who handle high-value information, and secretarial staff of higher management. There was an incident where through the private secretary, the senior management was hacked by disclosing of travel plans, etc., etc. Display motivation posters that we do in the armed forces on IT security awareness, strategically placed within the precincts of the company. Do not permit Android phones and personal laptops in the workplace. Now this is something which is followed very religiously in the armed forces, and I find no reason why the corporates can't do it too. Use specialized pen drives which can only be inserted in dedicated PCs. That means the male-female shape is such that you cannot insert any pen drive that you want to. So whatever is given by the company can only be used in the company PC and nowhere else. Intranet air gap to be frequently and randomly checked by the IT security and CERT teams of the corporate. Only a few designated computers should have internet connections, and these should be under CCTV surveillance. Dedicated laptops to be provided to personnel during foreign travel. These are to be scanned by IT security personnel on return. These are some of the measures which are taken in the Ministry of Defense. When people go abroad, they are given different laptops. These are scanned when they come back, and then they're again kept in stock for the next team to go. Strict instructions to employees regarding use and change of passwords and logbooks maintained, etc. Periodic capsules for senior management on cyber security. Now this is very important. I don't see many senior management people in the corporate. It just goes to show that how much they really care about cyber warfare and cyber security. I've talked about embedded software, so do not rule out this thing. Resort to penetration tests periodically. So in conclusion, I would say that harnessing the benefits of digital revolution gives cutting edge to a successful business. Use of digital technology can be a double-edged sword unless viewed through a risk-centric prism. For corporate entities, it is essential to build trust. And trust cannot be built if a business cannot operate within the Internet of Things with minimum risk to itself and collateral damage to its partners as well as its users and customers downstream. Therefore, emphasis on cybersecurity is paramount. May I now thank the panelists for a wonderful talk that they have given and open the house to questions for the last session. We will take questions for about 5 minutes time. Please start from the right. Please introduce yourself and ask your question.
I'm all about that. In cyber security, if the company is just hacked, so there is so much of losses, right, from financial point of view. So for these mitigations of these financial loss, is there any chances for this insurance for this one? I think they can give the answer. No problem.
So there is cyber insurance, which is a new instrument that people are using. A lot of companies are coming up, specifically that we had Mr. Pankar also talking about it. There is for the continuity of business, if that gets stopped, but the point of attribution becomes an issue. I think that is what is critical, that we need to understand that what forensic evidence can you prove that this was a cyber attack only and there were adequate checks and balances put by the company for which the insurance company now will pay. So please understand the all tenant, the fine print has to be very clearly read and understood before you can just say I've taken cyber insurance and now I can play very well and be relaxed, so whatever happens, I will get paid. It doesn't happen like that.
Next question, please.
My question is, given all the...
Could you introduce yourself?
Or DK Sinha. So, given all the data malaise which have been hearing from the old, how to go about the mentoring the economy per se? Mentoring, we haven't heard anything, any word on that. Mentoring the economy per se. How to go to monitoring or mentoring the economy per se. The economy per se, the government department may come out with some list of data, which you heard the other day, and the corporate house will pick out other data. They may not be totally balanced with each other. How to go about with the monitoring. I leave the word mentoring now. I can say how to go about the monitoring the economy of the data side.
If I understand your question correctly, sir, it's monitoring the economy. How do we monitor your own economy against cyber threats? Is that the question?
No. Monitoring doesn't mean that. Monitoring doesn't mean monitoring has a dictionary meaning, of course. There are these, how to go about the ups and downs, the growth, the development. Particularly, how do the government statement and the statement even by the government be supposedly or may not be hyped with someone else, and the other situation, the corporate sector bring out other features of the economy, showing the ups and downs of the economy. That is what I mean.
Sir, I think if we have not understood your question properly, we will discuss it outside this hall. Because we'll speak face to face. For some reason, your voice is getting distorted.
Good evening. Can I? My name is K.R. Natarajan. Sir, since a lot of good thoughts have been summarized by you, likewise, with so much of emphasis on digitization, obviously the cyber part is included in this. Since you already suggested, now it is mandatory for CSR activities to be included unless the audit is taken as complete. So similarly, why not make cyber security system a mandatory for audit of corporates to be taken as complete? This is my suggestion.
Yeah, I think it's a very valid suggestion, and sooner or later we will have to make it, because once the laws are enacted, I think it's almost.
Good evening all, I am Saikat Rai. My question to all panelists over here, whether this Information Technology Act 2000 is enough for India right now. or will be going to see a game-changing regulation coming up like GDPR plus state about with EU. IT Act is enough or
So IT Act is not enough. I mean, I would not say enough or not enough. Right now there is an IT Act under which there are people who are being caught and all that is being done. But the Act itself will change as the technology changes. It is going to be dynamic and it will require sooner or later amendments which will definitely see. It does not talk about the entire cyber warfare game that I spoke about, for which you require treaties, but for the country's law, where your own personal identifiable information and all that gets hacked or lost, the law is enough. Data privacy law is already under enactment. So data privacy, there is a lot of talk happening after GDPR. India is also going ahead and there is a white paper already being discussed on data privacy. We would shortly have a data privacy act which will talk about how Indian citizens' data also needs to be protected at the same level as European data. So we have a 1.3 billion data. Nothing can be sacrosanct. So GDPR has put certain things in place.
I think Mr. Parva explained nicely. Nothing is sacrosanct because so many things are happening, so many changes are happening, so many technologies are emerging, and we are being this used to use the different sorts of these apps and technologies and all these things. So law is there, but as this is the emerging scenario, at every point of time, we have to be alert. So that is the thing.
I think we